What is up, everybody? Race reaction show here, Daytona, brought to you by Complete Racing Solutions. Make sure to go check them out. CompleteRacingSolutions.com. There will be a link in the description down below. Coach Rob has 30-minute workout plans for all of you vet riders out there, whether you guys are trying to get in shape or just maintain something. All of that kind of cool stuff is available on the website. So like I said, hit the link in the description down below. Now we are going to react to the Daytona race here, and as per normal, another absolutely wild night here. Let's start with 450s. Now in the 450 class, I don't. Chase Sexton is having an absolutely mental meltdown. That's all there is to this. Absolutely all there is to this. Qualifying went fairly well. I really thought in that heat race there, he got the start. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe he'll just run away, and he's kind of fixed himself. And then in the first rhythm section, just destroys himself. And then is just sitting in the truck having a mental meltdown. I sent out some texts. I was like, please send a service animal. He is not okay. And then you get to the main, and the main looked okay. I thought everything was going to be good. I thought everything was going to be there. And then he just fades in the last 5 minutes. I'm at a loss for words. Someone at his level cannot do this. Cannot ride like this. He's floundering this away. We'll discuss this even deeper in the main show this week, but it was just I'm mind blown by the meltdown that's happening by Chase Sexton here. He's been mentally better than this, even when he's had incidents like this in the past, and now all of a sudden he can't seem to get over them or correct them. Big congratulations to Ken Roczen there getting a win. We pretty much call this every year of like Kenny has the opportunity and the skill level to win at least one, if not two races every year. He's slowly clawing his way back into this title chase. I think he's still like 14 down. But you give, like I said, you give him one weird week. Like, Webb usually doesn't have those weird off weeks like some of these other guys do, but you give Webb one weird off week where Kenny is just on it, and Webb gets like a 5th place, and Kenny's like 1st, 2nd, 3rd there. And all of a sudden that point's like really tighten up again, and like then we've got a 3-way battle. Well, maybe. Depends how many more races it takes, because Chase could flounder stuff away. AP, I don't know where this AP has been all year, but man, did he look good good tonight. He rode his way back into, he was in the podium position, leading, rode his way back in. So all the props in the world to AP there. Super excited to see him land on the box. And Justin Cooper, as we kind of all thought, because Justin Cooper can ride these kind of tracks really well. Justin Cooper did kind of what I thought he'd do, which he did really well. 4th place there, nothing to sneeze at. Jason Anderson, I'm going to have to do some digging, because it almost seems like he gets tired at the end of the race. So I don't know if he like blows his load running up front like that and then just fades, or like, I don't know what the deal is, but it's very not top tier level as far as that goes. Like, you would think he'd be able to hold on for the entire race. It doesn't seem like he can. Cody Schock riding in the 450 class there had a rough day today. I guess I didn't even, I apologize. I'm not quite as prepared for this as normal. I've watched the race here, but we were out, and I was kind of watching like some of the heat races and stuff when we were out. I didn't get as much focus as I did on the main. And in the main event, there was so much going on. I didn't even pay attention to if Cody Schock made the main. So I don't even know, and I know you guys are going to tell me shitty journalism, whatever, dude. It's fine, doesn't matter. But he had a rough day in qualifying, to say the least. Couple of big dismounts there in qualifying. So anyway, moving on to 250s there. RJ does RJ things, which is he just is what he is the first 2 rounds, like he's been, and then you get here to Daytona, and now he wins the race and looks great. Vial 2nd, okay, cool. I'm still not convinced with Vial, but this is a step in the right direction. I need to see Vial do something next week in the showdown. If he doesn't do something next week, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you then. Then I'm hitting the panic button for sure. But for right now, the panic button's still there, but I've moved my hand back slightly for Vial. Great job on RJ for winning. Anstey had a rough night. Couldn't really get anything going, it seemed like. Down in the main early there, and then like moved up, but just not as much as you would think. And again, he didn't look great today. Now, I know he hit the deck really hard yesterday in press day, so maybe that has something to do with it. Do some listening, some digging, try to find some answers on that. But it wasn't as impressive of a run for Anstey as I had kind of thought it would be. Hammaker had some flashes today. Real rough go for Kitchen there. Hope he's okay. Haven't heard or seen anything yet. Again, I was focused in on watching the mains, but we were still kind of out. So I didn't have any sound on or anything. But man, that was a bummer. And that jump was kicking guys forward all day. You could see it, and it just was like, when is it going to grab somebody? And it grabbed somebody. Took till the 250 main, but it grabbed somebody. So yeah, real bummer for Kitchen. And that combined with the 8th place is kind of going to shoot that his title hopes here for this year in the foot there. And you got to feel, I mean, how ironic is it that we're looking at a shot of Mitch Payton as Levi goes down? Just terrible. So, overall, another exciting night of racing. I feel like this Daytona track actually raced fairly well because we didn't have all the switchbacks. We had more long lanes. Ironically, for as dry as it was too, I don't feel like it broke down quite as bad in the main as I've seen it in recent years. But I'll discuss that with the guys some more tomorrow in the main show. So this has been your reaction show brought to you by Complete Racing Solutions. Make sure to check them out. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and make sure to check us out on the main show on Tuesday. And if you want early access to it, want to watch us film it live tomorrow, Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, go ahead and hit that members area, become a member, and we'll see you there. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all later.